Hey, me again. I'm here at Little River Trail in Exeter, New Hampshire. I'm doing my next episode about beavers. Now, for one thing, beavers are the second largest rodents in the world. The only rodents bigger, heavier, and taller than beavers are capybaras, because capybaras are the largest, heaviest, and tallest rodents in the world. But beavers are also the longest rodents in the world. They can grow up to 6 feet long, can stand 2 feet tall when they stand up on their hind legs, and weigh 110 pounds. And they're also the busiest working rodents in the world because, as you know, they build lodges and dams. Some beaver lodges can be 20 feet wide, 9 feet tall. Now, the biggest beaver dam ever recorded in history was 3,000 feet long, 23 feet thick at the base, and 14 feet tall. It was as long as the Brooklyn Bridge, or 10 football fields, and it was as tall as an elephant, and it was strong enough to support a family car. That might be a beaver dam behind me. I don't know for sure, but it's possible because there are beavers around here. Now, the reason why beavers build lodges and dams, you see, beavers make their own canals called beaver canals. They use their own bodies to make their canals. They build dams to stop up the canals, and their lodges are their homes to keep them safe from most predators. However, there is one predator that can get inside beaver lodges: otters. See, otters sometimes eat beaver kits. Those are baby beavers, and you know how beavers build tunnels out from the lodge into the water so they can get in and out of the lodge? Well, sometimes otters will swim up those tunnels and go into the lodges and attack the beaver kits inside. Beavers cut down about 400 trees a year. Unfortunately, because of that, they're also considered troublemakers. They cause over $100 million of damage a year. And what's cool is beavers' close cousins, the muskrats and the nutria rats, they also build lodges and dams. They're just not as big as the beavers. But you know what's interesting? Sometimes I've seen footage on TV. In the winter, sometimes beavers will actually share their lodges with muskrats. The muskrats will go inside and they get along just fine because they eat the same stuff. And you know, back in prehistoric times, there was prehistoric giant beaver, Castoroides ohioensis, or Castoroides for short. It was the largest beaver that ever lived, and it was also the third largest rodent that ever lived. It was 9 feet long. It stood 8 feet tall when it stood up on its hind legs, and I think it stood 4 feet tall when it was walking on all fours, and it weighed half a ton. It was 1.5 times longer, 4 times taller, and more than 9 times heavier than a modern-day beaver. Eventually, it became extinct at the end of the last ice age 10,000 years ago. But here's something. A beaver that big, did they cut down trees and build lodges and dams just like modern-day beavers? Would any tree be safe from a beaver that big? We don't know. No one's found a fossilized giant beaver or giant beaver lodge yet. But it's possible. Now, you notice beavers have orange incisor teeth. The reason why they're orange is because they don't have enamel on their teeth like our teeth do. That's what makes our teeth white. Now, the giant beaver's huge teeth. Like I said, the giant beaver was 9 feet long, 8 feet tall on its hind legs, 4 feet tall, and force weighed half a ton. In the giant beaver, the incisor teeth could have been half a foot long, and the tail could have been 2 feet long. The giant beaver could really bite through wood with teeth that big. Beavers' teeth are as strong as chisels, which is how they're able to cut down trees. But not only do they cut down trees with their powerful teeth, they eat them too. Beavers are herbivores, which means they eat plants. Thanks again for watching. See you next time on another episode of Ben's Wild Adventure.